everybody, this is Arlene. I have a few things I wanted to share on this video with you guys today, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. First of all, I have a video out on my channel showing how I colored this Pure Innocence image by My Favorite Things using my Prismacolor pencils. And this is my Prismacolor pencil set. I only have a set of 48, but that's okay. I actually just ordered some additional colors on Dick Blick to make up some of the colors that I need. Now, I wanted to show you guys, I received a ton of questions after I put out the video on this card about where to get odorless mineral spirits. Those of you who are familiar with this probably use the brand name Gamasol by Gamblin, and that's okay. That's 100% mineral spirits, but there's also no-name brands that are significantly cheaper, but they're also 100% mineral spirits, odorless mineral spirits, and work identical to the Gamasol for like almost half the cost. And I didn't order mine online. They don't have the Gamasol brand at my local craft store, but at my Michaels, this is what I purchased. It's called Mona Lisa Odorless Paint Thinner. There isn't a bottle at Michaels, so those of you who are trying to, digging through Michaels in the art section trying to find mineral spirits, 100% odorless mineral spirits, you're not going to see a bottle marked to that. And trust me, I was looking and looking, and I asked several attendants also, or people that work over at Michaels. I've asked several of them about the odorless spirits, and they had no idea what I was talking about. So what I did is I spent some time in the art section looking through the bottles and flipping them over and seeing what exactly each one did. And to my surprise, and I don't know if you guys can see this, I'm going to hold it up really close, but it says here, contains 100% odorless mineral spirits. So basically that's what this is. Odorless mineral spirits is basically odorless paint thinner. It's the same thing. And I did compare it to Gamasol online. So this is what I use to blend my color pencils on my images. Okay, so I will put a link to the video in the description of this video so that you guys can get to the video on how I colored this with my Prismacolor pencils. And I'll probably do a few more videos on that. Most of my videos are on Copic coloring, and I know many of you have expressed how expensive the Copics are, and it's quite an investment and you haven't gotten started on it, and what are some alternatives to coloring your images. And I find that the Prismacolor pencils work out really well. And they don't have to be Prismacolor pencils. You can buy any wax-based pencils in the art section, and some odorless mineral spirits, and these are the blending stumps that I use, and they just work well for me. There's different brands, but this is the Michaels. These work really well. And let me just give you guys a few tips here. So this is what they look like. They come in different sizes. Like there's a really, really thin one. This is for like real detail. I tend to use the really big ones. So for example, this one here, and it's double-edged. Once you've used one end, you don't use a pencil sharpener or anything like that to freshen up the tip. Because obviously if you're blending something green and then you go in and use it and you try to blend something that's yellow, your yellow is going to end up looking a little green because there's going to be some residue on the blending stump. What I like to do is I like to take my Tim Holtz, ooh, this is a hot mess. Wow, it's like so messy, but as you can tell, I get a lot of use out of my sander. So I take my Tim Holtz sander, and let me get my old, because actually I just used this one. Do you see how it's green on the tip? Okay, so what I do, let me get this out of the way. What I do is I take my Tim Holtz sander, and I basically just sand it at an angle. Okay, and you want to make sure you sand it at an angle so that you can keep the tip of your stump. Okay, so just keep sanding it until you get some of the tip off. And then what I do is I just take my, because see how there's just leftovers on the tip, it's just hanging off. I just take my Tim Holtz scissors and I just kind of cut that off. Okay, now I got a clean stump, and then you can just work at it, sand it to get the tip back too, so you have a fine tip. But that's basically what you do to clean off your stump. Okay, do you see that? Now my stump is clean, so I can start with a new color. Okay, but it's a good idea to have a whole bunch of these in your workstation so you don't have to clean it in between colors, you can just clean at the end. Okay, so anyways, those are the stumps. And again, I had some questions on my video, so I wanted to make sure I answered those for you guys. So those are the stumps, okay? And then again, odorless mineral spirits. Just check the back and make sure it says, just make sure it says 100% odorless mineral spirits, okay? This solvent actually evaporates once you apply it. It'll work into the, it'll soak into the pencil. You know, when you scribble with your pencil, it'll soak into there. But once you blend it, it'll eventually evaporate. Somebody asked me about baby oil. I haven't tried baby oil, you guys, but I know that if I've dropped a drop of baby oil on a piece of paper, the oil doesn't go away. It stays in the paper. It doesn't evaporate. So I probably wouldn't recommend using baby oil. But like I said, I haven't tried it. So this is fairly inexpensive. So I would go out and purchase that. Now, a couple other things I wanted to do is I wanted to share. I'm really excited about this. You know, thanks Jade for posting on Facebook about this set because I went out and bought it. But I didn't get it at 7 Kids. I ended up going online and I found the new creepy. Oops. Oh man, I'm so excited. The new Creeper Crew collection. Oh, wow. I love, okay, let me just lift this up so you guys get a good look at it. This is by the Greeting Farm, obviously, and really cool. This was just released at CHA, and Winter CHA. So fun. Look how pretty she is. I cannot wait. So that's it, and it comes with a ton, let's see, 7 images, and 8 sentiments. And so we have Harlow, Jack, Jill, Leslie, Noah, Tyler, and Sasha. Really cool. Really good quality stamps too. So if you guys haven't purchased Greeting Farm stamps, you're gonna love them. And then I went and got the Stella Rose, and this one is the Maple Papers. Really, really cute. I actually got the other Stella and Rose set paper pads from a cherry on top recently, and I'm so excited to get those. I can't wait. So let me open it and I can share what this looks like with you guys really quick. Really cute papers. I love it. And a double-sided. I love my Mind's Eye. They always have great paper. Oh, I love this one, the script. Super cute papers. Perfect for spring. Summer's coming. Okay, so that's the Stella and Rose Maple Papers, and this is the 6x6 paper pad. It comes with 12 designs, 24 sheets. And then I just got some Baker's Twine, sorry, and this is like pink. And I had bought this before My Favorite Things came out with the Baker's Twine on their website, so go check it out. They have a ton of colors, mftstamps.com, brand new to the site, so check it out. Okay, and then I wanted to show you guys, I've been working on black hair on my Copic coloring. Black hair is what I'm most challenged with. So let me go ahead and take this camera off the stand so I can show you a project I worked on last night. Okay, I'm back. So here is the hanger project that I worked on last night, and if you follow me on Facebook, you'll see that I posted this to my Facebook profile as well. I took some pictures of it. And yeah, I've been having challenges with black hair, but I guess it came out okay. I'm happy with the way the design of the layout came out, and let me just talk a little bit about it. So the scallop background is coordinations paper, and I took my grand scallop square nestabilities and I cut that out, and I also layered it on some chipboard. Let me just show you really quick. See how it's chipboard on the back? It's thin chipboard. So your nestabilities, cut thin chipboard, guys. So if you ever want to make a mini album page, you totally can with the grand nestabilities. And so I used the oval beaded nestabilities also to trim her out, and she's cut out using just the petite oval die. And then because of the Webster's pages, there's lots of cherries, and this is the Cheeky Howdy chick. And she's from the Cheeky Cherry collection by the Greeting Farm. I used my Webster's Pages paper. I forgot the name of the line, but it has like the cherries and stuff all over it, and the homemaker and all that. And so I put cherry blossoms all over her. And then there's a little journaling card, and then Prima Bling, and then on her bow and on her little clip and also on her belt and boots, I used my At You Speaka glitter pen. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that. It's not really picking it up. And then I put lace on the back, and then I have a little Tim Holtz token down here that says wonderful. And then I curled up the edges, and I have like little cherry blossoms poking out from the corners. So down there and also up here. And then I have this hanger that I got from Etsy a while back. Forgot the seller's name, but recently when I went back to her site, she no longer sells them. Kind of disappointed because I really love them, and I like hanging my my layouts on these little hangers. And so so that's my project. That's my black hair. And then, oh, and let me show you guys outside. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is the front of my house. We live across from a wetland, and it's protected by the state, so they're not going to build anything out there. And there's a trail. We like to go walking out there and stuff. And we just got over a storm not too long ago. Actually, just yesterday it was storming, and the day before. So it's really nice outside. I hope it stays that way for a while, but I heard another storm's coming in. And nearby, we actually had a little tornado, which is kind of weird for California. So that's kind of weird. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys. So, so that's that. And then I wanted to show you really quick some of the other black hair projects that I worked on last night when I was practicing. And so this one here, I colored her hair using the Warm series, the Warm Gray series of Copic markers. So that's her. And then this right here, this Anya Lounge, I used the Cool Grays. So I like the way the Cool Grays looks just a little bit better. Let me put them side by side so that you can see. So this is the Cool Gray and this is the Warm Gray. The Warm Gray looks a little too gray for me. Or maybe I just need to use more of the darker colors, I'm not sure. But that's my black hair. Been practicing, still practicing. Hopefully, I don't know, I get better at it. And you know, this really just takes practice. So I'm really excited about this coming weekend because Bona and I are going to a Copic certification class, so that should be fun. And so, yeah, here's my Copic marker collection. I haven't shared that with you guys in a while. But yeah, I'm really in love with my Copic markers. I really have such a great time. And again, you guys, you know, if you haven't jumped in with Copics yet, don't worry. Use your color pencils or other markers out there. I haven't tried other markers, but if you haven't used Copic markers and you're really into coloring and you're looking to make an investment on some markers, I really recommend, you know, the Copic markers. I mean, I was never into them either, and I didn't know what the hype was on Copic markers like 2, 3, 4 years ago when people started buying them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to invest in that, because once I start investing in it, it's like, you know, I'm going to probably want every color, and then it's, you know, I mean, and what's the big deal? And then I bought my first set of Copic markers, and I think I bought like 10, like on scrapbookingalley.com. And once I colored with my very first Copic marker, I was hooked. And I think you guys will realize that too once you buy your first Copic marker. You'll realize what the big deal is with the Copic markers. They're just awesome. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for stopping by my channel, and I should probably have another project up pretty soon. And check out mftstamps.com/blog and read up about the MFT Teaser Week, which is going on now. We have lots of new products to share with you guys, so it's really exciting. Okay, so thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye.